Episode 316 is called Of Two Minds. And at the very end of the last episode, we saw these birds dying on the roof. Kara and Supergirl and Monel found them.
Pestilence.
What Pestilence brings is death. And so in this episode, they are trying to find her.
It's a nightmare. It happened so fast. My chief of staff and the councilwoman, we ordered a quarantine immediately.
You did the right thing.
There's an outbreak in National City. We attribute it to Pestilence, but we don't know who amongst our population is Pestilence.
The cure is written in our DNA.
With Brainy's help, we'll be able to extract it, weaponize it, and use it to kill Pestilence before she ever becomes the Blight.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We're not killing anyone.
Imra thinks that the only way to kind of save the future is to kill Pestilence.
And Supergirl doesn't kill.
There is a human side to Pestilence. We're gonna find her, and we're going to save her.
We came here to end the threat to our time. And that means ending her life in this time.
Up until now, we have seen Supergirl reach the human beings who are the alter egos of the Worldkillers, but this one turns out to be much trickier.
Okay, so Mean Doctor says we have to lift the quarantine.
She's not mean, she's just serious. And she's correct. If the same thing that happened to the birds happens to these patients, they could descend into catastrophic organ failure.
There's a possibility that Pestilence is still here.
Monel did say that there's an incubation period. Those scratches did not look new. But she's probably not even here anymore.
Well, let's get all these people to the hospital, and John, you and I can fly the really sick ones.
All right, people, let's keep it calm. The last thing we need is a panic. What is that?
So much for avoiding a panic.
Hey guys, Ben here, and welcome back to another video on Supergirl Season 3, and today we're going to be talking about tonight's episode, so episode 16, titled Of Two Minds. So this episode is going to get heavily into the lore of the Worldkillers, and we're going to be exploring Pestilence. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment, and subscribe if you're new so you don't miss any DC TV videos later this year. So we're going to be breaking down the sneak peek and also the inside look at the episode as to what's going to be happening. I will be explaining what I know and what I can infer from these new pieces of information that we've got just recently. So in the first sneak peek, we get to see a look inside the hospital. We get to see Kara, Jean, and Alex with the DEO, and they are inside this quarantined hospital that has been attacked by Pestilence. As you can see, one of the people in charge has actually been attacked, and he's got a slash across his hands, and it seems like that's how Pestilence actually infects the people. So also at the start of the sneak peek, we get to see that Win and Alex talk about a mean doctor, and if you didn't know, Pestilence's human side is actually a doctor. So from this I can infer that they have actually met Pestilence by this time. They don't know it's Pestilence. They talk to her human persona, and so that's the best guess I can make as of now, but it seems like they've already met her human side of herself, but she hasn't shown herself. But she is full on Pestilence, so she's, you know, like Sam, on and off right now. Then we get to see a force field go up, and it's 100% Imra, as at the end of the sneak peek we get to see that Imra is actually there, and we know that she can do stuff like this with her powers. And so this is where we're going to be getting the Kara and Imra confrontation of sorts. It's going to be Kara saying, no, we don't want to kill her. Why the hell are you putting a force field around us? Because everyone inside is now trapped. Even though you're keeping Pestilence inside, you're trapping all these innocent people, you know? It's going to be like that. That's going to be what's happening, and I'm really actually looking forward to these scenes, even though they're going to be intense. So far we've had all good news from both of those characters interacting together. It's going to be more serious, because in the inside look we find out that Imra actually wants to kill Pestilence, and she's more into that idea than Monel or anyone else is. You can tell she's passionate about it, and although all the Legionnaires would be passionate about stopping Pestilence, I think she is more so because of her sister and her in the future actually dying, and she thinks maybe she can save her. And yes, I know that hasn't been revealed yet, but that is some information that I've been told, and so that's why she's so passionate, and I think maybe she might reveal that in the episode. And so Mon-El, you know, recaps to us that the cure is actually in their DNA, and that Brainiac 5 is going to be trying to extract that information. Somehow they don't know it, maybe it's too complicated for them to remember, but it's inside the 3 Legionnaires' DNA. So Imra's going to be really passionate about the cause in this episode. She's really angry, and she's going to be a great part. I'm really looking forward to Amy Jackson's performance, and so obviously in this episode Kara's not going to agree at all, and so are most of the other people, because they say, you know, no killing. The idea of Imra actually going against her Legion of Superheroes roots is going against what she stands for, so it's a breaking of her character, and that's why it's going to be so intriguing, because at some point in the episode, Imra is going to have to come to the conclusion, I can't kill her, that is just the same as killing anyone else, and it's just as bad. Even though she's Pestilence, there's another way to stop her. So that's what Kara and everyone else is going to be trying to say to Imra in this episode, but she's going to be going full on throughout most of the episode. If you guys are excited for tonight's episode, leave a like and a comment, and also I will be doing my review tomorrow sometime in the afternoon, so please be sure to come back tomorrow and turn on notifications so you don't miss it, because it's an early upload. I normally upload it sometime between 5 and 6 PM UK time, so GMT. Translate it, try and find out. It would mean a lot if you guys could watch it. So anyway guys, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.
It doesn't make us strong, it doesn't make us weak. Tongue tied to service like shy preteens. I could only breathe.